3 seconds. There we go. Now we're going to get started on Absolute Batman number 21, ladies and gentlemen. And let's read. All right, of course, the cover is already cool. The original cover is already cool with Two-Face on it saying dead or alive, and he's flipping a coin. That's awesome. And by the way, guys, please share the live if you would, because I think it is restricting me from being searchable or whatever, or appearing on people's page. So if you would share the live, that would be incredibly awesome. All right, so let's see. In the last issue, as you remember, Batman was surrounded by like 3 or 4 Robins. And one of them had a giant mech suit. And, well, they might have all had a mech suit, but one of them had a giant mech suit. And they're surrounding Batman right now. I think they all have mech suits. Yeah, they do all have mech suits. What am I saying? But one of them is like really big. Just to give you an idea. Remember, spoiler alert. Just to give you an idea. This is Batman, and these are the mechs. So they're considerably big. And of course, Alfred is telling him to get out of there. He calls Harley a demon child, by the way. Alfred does. Oh, the dialogue is great already. The dialogue is great. They're giving Batman a warning to stand down and like, don't make us hurt you. And Batman's like, please, or one of the Robins is like, no, please make us hurt you. So they don't like Batman at all. They don't like Batman even a little bit. So this is very interesting. So someone's giving the order to take him down. Oh, this is great. This is great already. So one of them says, oh, I got to show you this. One of them says, this is your final warning. These are bad odds for you. And Batman says, these are bad odds for you. And look at this splash page. Oh my gosh, dude. This is why I love Absolute Batman. This is freaking insane. This is insane, people. Look at that. Just insane. Batman is no joke, am I right? How you doing, Bella? Thank you for sharing the live, G Black. Oh my gosh, G Black, have you started reading already? Or do you not have a copy? G Black, you might not have a copy. I just realized that. Batman ain't backing down. So he climbed up on one of them and hit them with an axe. So pierced their armor with an axe. And that Robin is calling for help. I don't know which Robin's which, by the way. I don't know. Oh man, I'm sorry I started without you, G Black, but you'll probably catch up with me anyway. You know how I am. I like looking at the artwork. But whichever Robin he attacked is like, get this freak off of me. And another Robin was like on it. So they smack Batman, and I guess they send him flying through a couple of crates or cars or something. Looks like crates. And then they have to do a search and recovery mode. and they're like, Steph. I guess Steph was the one that hit him, so I know which one is Stephanie. They said Steph's hit probably broke every bone in his body. When you find him, he's going to need serious medical attention. And then, as soon as they didn't even finish the word attention. He said serious medical attention, and then Batman just bust out of a wall nowhere. Out of nowhere. And they're like, he looks pretty healthy to me. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm already loving this issue. Look at that. I am already all over this issue. This might be one of my favorite issues so far. Now, the fight with Bane was definitely one of my favorites. Um, but this one might beat it. This one just might beat it. And they don't even know where he is. He's crawling up, he's scaling up the side of one of them, and they don't even know where he is. He might have shot something into them, it looks like, because their scanners are down. Or maybe Batman scanners are down. And they found out that he has a team. They found out that Harley and Alfred are talking in his ear, and they're trying whoever this leader is. I think is it Commissioner Gordon? Whoever it is, I don't remember who it is, but he's trying to get them to cut off communication. So they fire some EMTs, and then Batman jumps off of one of them. I mean EMPs, not T's, EMPs, which would cut some of the communication. And one of them is on a giant robot motorcycle, I guess, or maybe he transformed, and he's after Batman. Yeah. So the Robins were successful at cutting off the communication, and Batman wasn't listening anyway. Batman is what Batman does, so he's not going to listen. So whoever's on this motorcycle thingy, Batman apparently had some spikes, and he laid out the spikes. And whichever Robin is chasing is like, you got to be kidding me. And they hit the spikes. And these aren't just your regular like police spikes, by the way. These are, when I say spikes, I mean these are spikes. And so they hit the spikes, and they kind of kaboom. This is insane. How you doing, Chris? And for those of you who are just joining in and wondering what the world I'm doing a live read along of Absolute Batman number 21, which is a very exciting comic book, I must say. And I will, guys, let me tell you, if you haven't gotten this issue already, you need to go find your nearest local comic shop, your nearest local LCS, and get a copy. Like, seriously, this is insanely good. And if you didn't like Absolute Batman before, you will like him after reading this book. All right, so he knocks this Robin off the motorcycle. It explodes, and so one of the Robins finally gets him in their sights, and he's got a giant gun, and he's about to shoot, and they yell, "Jason, don't!" So I'm assuming this Robin is Jason Todd, And they're like, Jason, don't. But Jason shoots anyway. And dude, so Batman, I guess he runs into a building and they just demolish the whole side of the building. But they didn't get Batman though. So they think they got him again. Oh, little do they know. They think they got him again. So they're like, I guess it's Commissioner Gordon. He's like, Robin's close in. Jason, if his body is still moving, open fire again. So they want him gone. They want him down. And Alfred and Harley, well, Alfred's panicking. Harley is like, she's having fun with all of this. Oh, it's General Wilson. General, oh, it's Deathstroke. Deathstroke, I believe, is leading the Robins. Oh, wow. That makes it even more interesting. Okay. So one of the Robins says, General Wilson, we just knocked out the electricity for an entire neighborhood and demolished a building. So they are out to get Batman. Like they are seriously out to get him. And so, who? It is Dick Grayson is in the giant mech suit. And he gets out of the mech suit. Let me show you how big this mech suit is. Okay, so this is the mech suit. This is Dick Grayson right here. That's how big that mech suit is. He's that ant right there. So he got out of the mech suit. They're trying to urge him to get back into the mech suit. They're like, what are you doing? Get back in. He's like, we're here to protect Gotham. This doesn't look like we're protecting Gotham. I'm paraphrasing, of course. And so Dick wants to make sure nobody was in the building when it went down. And he's kind of temporarily, looks like, abandoning the mission of capturing Batman because he wants to make sure people are okay. And Wilson is like, Deathstroke is like, this is war. Get back in your suit. Um, he's like, if you really want to help the people of the city, you're gonna get back in that suit and do what we came to do. Take out Batman. And he's calling Batman a murderous terrorist. And now Wilson is afraid that the Batman has a team, and he figured out who it is. So I'm guessing. I'm just guessing here. I'm guessing that Alfred and Deathstroke have some kind of history because Deathstroke says he knows who's behind all of it. He knows who's helping Batman, and Alfred's trying his best. He wants to save Batman. He's worried about Batman, and he's like, "Harley, do you have his location?" And she's like, the funny thing about bats." She's like, most stay with their colonies for life, but some wander and stay with one colony for a while. They'll form bonds and build families, and then without warning, they'll just leave, strike out on their own. So she's describing what Batman's kind of doing because he's not listening to them at all. But then she says, even if they forget the colony doesn't forget them. And she sends this mass of bat drones. Oh my! She sends this army of bat drones to attack the robins and people. When I say army, oh my gosh. I'll show you guys in just a second. Let me read this part. The bats are since the robins are down. The robins are down, man down. Look at this. So these are the wait, where is it? Here's the army of drones coming up. This is what they look like right here. And then this is what the result is. They are bombarded. They can't do nothing. They can't get their bearings. And they're like, everybody back to base now. I'm hit. Oh my gosh. Oh. So Batman was buried in the rubble and he lifts his hand up to grab a strap on one of the drones, I guess. And then the comms come back on. And they have him. Oh, this is sad. That is Harley for you, right? Harley saves him, dude. Harley Quinn saves him. And she's like, the comms come back on. So I talk to him. And this might be Alfred saying this, but I tell him it'll be all right that we have him now. And the other drones, oh, this is dramatic. Look at this, guys. Look at this. So they pick him up out of the rubble, right? And they're carrying him away as all the other drones are attacking the robins. And he just goes off into the sunset. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That is so cool. I I'm done. I could end it right here, and I'm satisfied with this comic already. But there's still a few more pages. Oh, it's going to show Two Face. Never mind, I'm not done. All right, let's get back at it. So, some people are talking to Bruce. I don't know if this might be a flashback. I'm not sure. It looks like it might be a flashback. Bear with me, guys. So, Commissioner Gordon came to talk to Bruce. I think this is a flashback. So, Bruce is having to pay back some debt that he owes Falcone, I think. It looks like Waylon and Oswald paid it for him, but Bruce wants to pay them back. He doesn't want his friends, footing the bill for him for his decisions. Okay, so interesting. That was a flashback because apparently, spoiler alert again, guys. Don't tune in if you don't want to hear it. But apparently, Jim passed away. Apparently, and they're speaking at his funeral, and his daughter is speaking at the funeral and talking about how he was always there for her. Yeah, gee, but for some reason I don't remember some of this stuff, but it's okay if I don't remember it because this makes me relive it again. Yeah, this is a flashback. Oh wait, not this part. So the Robins are talking to his daughter. Please tell me she's going to become absolute Batgirl. Please tell me she's going to be absolute Batgirl. Yeah, I see it, G Black. You're right. It is current, but dude, if she's going to become absolute Batgirl, oh my gosh, dude. So obviously, Jason Todd Robin has an attitude just like he did before, and he's talking about some street justice. He ain't playing at all. And they're like, we're gonna stop Batman in your honor, in your dad's honor. And she's like, don't do it for my dad because if my dad was still alive, he would approve of Batman's work. Oh, and the villains are together. Two Face. Okay, I see Two Face. I see the Riddler. I see the Penguin. I'm not sure who this other guy is. That can't be the Scarecrow. I don't think the Scarecrow would be with them. Maybe. Let me finish reading because I might be jumping the gun. They're trying to find out if Bruce killed the guy or unalived the guy. Sorry. How you doing, Chris? They're trying to find out if Bruce unalived the guy that the Scarecrow actually took out. But Scarecrow framed Bruce Wayne, and so his past friends are trying to see if he actually did it. Two Face is like, I can see him being innocent. I can see him being guilty. Of course, Two Face. I think Penguin says there's no way. No, that's not Penguin. I got to figure out who that other person is. Oh, that's Waylon. That's got to be Waylon. That's Waylon Jones. Waylon saying he didn't do it. Dang. So Penguin is on crutches. Instead of this goofy umbrella, this penguin is on crutches. And, but his crutches are actually guns that he holds upside down. Oh my gosh. This is insane, dude. This is insane. I knew it though. I could tell by the cover. Because if you look at the cover, he's using them as crutches, but they're actually guns. And he's describing how his nightclub isn't doing so well. And some people tried to, I guess, come in on his turf and take him out. But he apparently got to them first. And they're mentioning Victor Zaz. This is amazing. This is so good. And Ozzy finally says it. I'm not Ozzy anymore. I'm the penguin. And you, Harv, the crooks all call you Two-Face. Eddie is some Riddler freak. And Way, to them, you're Croc. We're monsters. Oh, when he made a move, Ozzy kind of put his gun, I guess, in Waylon's face. He lifted up a necklace and pointed one of the guns at Waylon's face. And Waylon, who has technically been healed somewhat, Batman helped heal him, started to transform, which means he is not completely healed. So he did a slight transformation, not the full transformation, but a slight transformation. Oh, this is good, people. This is so good. Oh my gosh. And so, excuse me, Waylon or Killer Croc is trying to tell them, we're not monsters. We're us. We're us. You're still Ozzy. I'm still Waylon. You're still Eddie or Edward, and Bruce is still Bruce. Oh no! Oh no! And so there, Bruce is working. He's out on a scaffold, not a scaffold, but a beam. He's out on a beam, and um, I guess the head guy, his boss, comes and said he wanted Bruce to meet some investors. Apparently, the investor just wanted to meet him. And so the boss clears everybody back, and Bruce is just sitting there. And the investor walks up and says, "Hello, Bruce. I'm Jack Grimm. So nice to finally meet you. And do you know who Jack Grimm is?" Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, people. This is too much. This is too much. So Bruce knows who Jack Grimm is, and Bruce goes to attack him. And Jack Grimm, aka Nyla, this is called Scavenger's Hunt. This is we do different things here. It's not a scavenger hunt. But it is called Scavenger's Hunt. Right now, we're doing a live comic book reading. And guys, I missed some of you. My apologies. But while I was talking and engulfed in this comic, so my apologies. Cash, I hope you're doing well, man. All right, so anyway, Batman or Bruce Wayne at this point goes to attack this guy, and we all know who Jack Grimm is. G Black, you know who Jack Grimm is. Put in the chat if you know who Jack Grimm is, because Bruce Wayne knows who he is for sure. This is why he attacked him. So he throws this punch at Jack Grimm, and Jack Grimm catches it like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. And he's like, "There's no need for that." And Bruce goes, "I know who you are." And Jack says, "Yeah, I'm the one who made you." But he made him as a project, a funny side project. But Jack apparently loves what he's become. Oh my gosh, people. Oh, this is fitting perfectly. This is fitting perfectly. Jack, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. Jack Grimm is this absolute joker. He is the absolute joker, and boy, he ain't no joke though. So he's looking straight up. He just catches Bruce's punch like it ain't nothing. And he's like telling Bruce he loves what he's become. And he's like, he can't imagine life without Bruce anymore. And he says, "I want to do this dance forever." And then he starts to transform. And Bruce reels back and he's like, "I'm not afraid of you." This is great. And Joker transforms and he's like, "Boo!" Right? And Bruce starts to fall back. And Joker catches him. And he's like, you don't get to die that easily. Sorry about that, guy. G Black, have you read this? This is insane, dude. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Oh, and then he says, "Not until you see Batman reach his full potential." Potential. So, in other words, Batman ain't even done, people. Batman ain't even done being Batman. He's like, not until you reach Batman's full potential, man. If you hear, if you listen to anything I say, he says Batman isn't yours to end. He's mine. He's just getting started. Oh my gosh, people, this is amazing. This is just psychotically amazing. Oh my god. I can't. I can't even. And then of course there's a little uh, prelude with Catwoman. Actually Cat. This has got to be my favorite story so far. This has got to be my favorite Batman comic, my favorite absolute Batman comic so far. And the reason is because it's probably because, first of all, it's a really good story. You can find this cover, G Black. Oh man, I wish I got more than one. But part of the reason is, again, because it's an incredible story, but also because they have so many characters in it. They've got Harley Quinn. Excuse me. They have Harley Quinn. They've got Alfred. They've got the Riddler, Two Face, the Penguin. They've got the Killer Croc. They've got Deathstroke. They've got the Three Robins, and it's just and a possible Batgirl. A possible Batgirl. Oh my gosh, this is so good. This is so good. This is better than I expected. It is much better than I expected. I am so glad. Oh, Sonic, I'm sorry I didn't. Yeah, that's all good. They're gonna restrict me for something anyway. I'm a DC fan. I didn't realize you were on them. My bad. But it's so good. Absolute Batgirl. You heard about an Absolute Batgirl, G Black? I haven't heard anything about it yet, but now I'm going to do some research. One shot, it wouldn't surprise me at all. But wow, that was incredible. I'm not going to lie. That was absolutely incredible. And I couldn't be more pleased with that book. Dude, the way they are portraying these characters is just nothing short of amazing. So I'm glad I got to finally read it. I'm glad you guys got to share in it. How you doing, Kita? I'm glad you guys got to share in it, and it was definitely worth the wait. Definitely. Are you talking about my video with my students, Kita? Yeah, that was a fun video. I didn't realize it was going to turn out like that, but I like it. Oh no, you got to be kidding me! I haven't seen a picture of her. Oh no, now I gotta look. Let me see if I can find the picture. I hope they don't make her look goofy. Oh wait, that's not the right one. That's not the right one. I'm not seeing Absolute Batgirl for some reason. Hmm. Oh wait, I see her. If that's her, eh, that's more of a cartoony version. That can't be it. In no way. Oh wait, maybe this is her. No, that's not it. I can't find her right offhand. Well, I'm sure he didn't mean to do that to you, Kita. G Black, if you find a picture that you can send to me, that would be awesome. Because I don't see it. I can't find it. But of course, I'm doing a quick search. Is it Batgirl or Batwoman? Is it Absolute Batgirl or is it Absolute Batwoman? I looked up Batgirl and couldn't see it. Yeah, I'm still not seeing it. Huh. Oh well. Yeah, G Luck, if you can send me a copy or send me if you find a picture, if you can DM me, that would be awesome. Or if anybody can send me a DM of Absolute Batgirl, that would be awesome. I would definitely tell you the same thing, Kita. I might post it in my game over because I just like that video. And it does have kind of a superhero quality to it, training young superheroes, teaching them how to be tougher and stronger. So I might share it. But anyway, I got to go for now because I'm going to be back on at 5 to read Absolute Green Lantern. So hopefully you guys can come back. Um, and yeah, come back at 5. Bring your copy of Absolute Green Lantern, and we will do another read along. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you for watching because that was freaking amazing. That was fun. I enjoyed reading that one, and I will see you guys back here at 5. Until then, as always, you guys stay safe, stay awesome. This is Scav here on Scavenger's Hunt. The game over, and I'm out. Thank you, G Black. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys at 5. bring your copy of Absolute Green Arrow and read along with me. We just finished up Absolute Batman 21. And that book is absolutely epic. Highly recommend. Now let's check out Absolute Green Arrow and see if it can live up to the hype. See you at 5. Sorry, I forgot to end my YouTube live stream. One moment, people. You guys